Have you ever thought about a favorite actor only to later find out they've passed away without your knowledge? In this video, we're honoring the lives and careers of Black actors who have left us. Here are the 20 Black actors you didn't know passed away. Charlene Theresa Thigpen. Charlene Theresa Lynn Thigpen, known to many as Lynn Thigpen, was a remarkable actress whose death surprised many. Born on December 22, 1948 in Joliet, Illinois, Lynn grew up with a passion for the arts. She initially pursued a career in education, teaching English before the pull of the stage became too strong to resist. Her love for acting led her back to school, where she studied theater, eventually making the bold move to New York City to chase her dreams. She quickly made a name for herself on Broadway, winning a Tony Award for her role in An American Daughter. Her stage presence was undeniable, and she continued to captivate audiences with performances in numerous plays and musicals. She was a total theater star and did a bunch of other amazing plays and musicals. However, Lynn was not confined to the theater. She made significant strides in film and television, becoming a familiar face to many. Among her notable roles, she played the chief on the popular children's show Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And Luna on Bear in the Big Blue House. Tragically, her life was cut short when she passed away unexpectedly from a brain hemorrhage on March 12, 2003, at the age of 54. The show she was working on, Bear in the Big Blue House, even had to go on a break because everyone was so devastated. Michael K. Williams. Michael K. Williams, born on November 22, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, grew up in a tough neighborhood where he faced challenges from an early age. He discovered his passion for the arts while in high school and later pursued a career in acting after working as a dancer in music videos. His breakthrough came when he was cast as Omar Little in HBO's The Wire, a role that made him a household name. Omar's complexity as a morally driven robber with a strict personal code captivated audiences and solidified Williams as a unique talent. Williams' career achievements included 5 Primetime Emmy Award nominations and roles in films like 12 Years a Slave and Inherent Vice. His ability to portray characters with great vulnerability and strength made him stand out in the industry. Sadly, on September 6, 2021, Michael K. Williams was found dead at the age of 54 in his Brooklyn apartment. His death was ruled an accidental overdose caused by a combination of some hard drugs. Leading up to his death, Williams had been open about his struggles with addiction, a battle he had fought for much of his life. Lamont Bentley. Lamont Bentley was an American actor who left a lasting impact on television and film, yet many people may be surprised to learn that he has passed away. Born on October 25, 1973, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Bentley's early life was marked by a move to Los Angeles with his mother, an aspiring singer. This move would set the stage for his future career in acting. Bentley's big break came when he was cast as Hakeem Campbell on the popular sitcom Moesha, which aired from 1996 to 2001. Hakeem was a beloved character known for his humor and close friendship with Moesha, played by Brandy Norwood. This role made Bentley a household name and endeared him to fans across the country. In addition to Moesha, Bentley appeared in other significant projects. He had roles in films such as Tales from the Hood and The Wash, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Bentley also reprised his role as Hakeem in the spin-off series The Parkers, further cementing his place in television history. Tragically, Bentley's life was cut short in a car accident on January 19, 2005. He was driving on the Ventura Freeway in California when he lost control of his vehicle, which went down an embankment and rolled multiple times. Bentley was ejected from the car and died from multiple blunt force injuries. He was only 31 years old at the time of his death. Fred Rerun Berry. Fred Rerun Berry was an actor and dancer who became a beloved figure in American television. Yet many might be surprised to learn that he has passed away. Born on March 19, 1951 in St. Louis, Missouri, Berry grew up in a tough neighborhood and faced numerous hardships. However, his passion for dance and performance provided an escape and a path to success. He ended up joining a dance crew called the Lockers in L.A., and they even appeared on Saturday Night Live. This exposure led to his most iconic role as Freddie "Rerun" Stubbs on the hit sitcom What's Happening? Rerun was known for his distinctive dance moves, red beret, and suspenders, making him a standout character on the show. Despite his success, Berry faced personal struggles, including battles with substance abuse. After hitting rock bottom, Fred managed to turn his life around. It was a long road to recovery, but he eventually found his way back by turning to his faith, and even became a minister. Tragically, Fred Berry's life was cut short when he passed away on October 21, 2003, at the age of 52. He died from complications related to a stroke. Lloyd Avery II. Born on June 21, 1969, in Los Angeles, California, Avery grew up in a middle-class neighborhood and attended Beverly Hills High School. His entry into the acting world came somewhat unexpectedly. He was discovered by filmmaker John Singleton, who cast him in the iconic 1991 film Boys in the Hood. Avery played the role of Knucklehead No. 2. This role made him a recognizable face in Hollywood. Following his breakthrough in Boys in the Hood, Avery continued to build his acting career. He appeared in several other films, including Poetic Justice and Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Despite his growing success, Avery struggled to find roles that matched the impact of his debut performance. After he finished filming the movie Shot in 2001, he got arrested for double murder. It's like his on-screen character started to mirror his real life. He became involved in criminal activities and was eventually convicted of double homicide in 2001. While serving his life sentence at Pelican Bay State Prison, Avery was tragically killed by his cellmate on September 4, 2005. His cellmate, who was into Satanism and mentally ill, snapped. He strangled Lloyd to death in a ritualistic way, even painting the cell walls with Lloyd's blood as part of some satanic ritual. They found Lloyd's body 2 days later, posed in a pentagram on the floor. He was just 36 years old at the time of his death. Diahann Carroll. Diahann Carroll was born on July 17, 1935, in the Bronx, New York City. Raised in Harlem, she showed an early talent for singing and acting, attending the High School of Music and Art. Her big break came when she won a Tony Award for her performance in the Broadway musical No Strings in 1962, making her the first African-American woman to win the award for Best Actress in a musical. Carroll's career took off from there. She became widely known for her groundbreaking role in the TV series Julia, which aired from 1968 to 1971. In Julia, she played a widowed nurse raising her young son, marking one of the first times an African-American woman starred in a non-stereotypical role on television. This role earned her a Golden Globe Award and an Emmy nomination, solidifying her place as a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. Beyond Julia, Carroll had a prolific career in both television and film. She starred in movies like Claudine, 1974, for which she received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. She also appeared in popular TV shows like Dynasty in the 1980s, where she played the glamorous and scheming Dominique Devereaux, a role that showcased her versatility and charisma. In her later years, Carroll continued to act and made guest appearances on shows such as Grey's Anatomy and White Collar. Her significant achievements include a Tony Award, a Golden Globe, and numerous nominations, reflecting her impact and contribution to the arts. Diahann Carroll passed away on October 4, 2019, at the age of 84. She died from cancer, a disease she had battled for many years. Her death marked the end of an era, but her legacy as a pioneering African-American actress continues to inspire and influence the industry. Bill Nunn. Bill Nunn was born on October 20th, 1953, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a family with strong ties to the entertainment industry. His father, Bill Nunn Jr., was a prominent journalist and editor. Nunn attended Shenley High School and later graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, where he initially considered a career in journalism before turning his focus to acting. Nunn's acting career began in the early 1980s, but he gained widespread recognition for his role as Radio Raheem in Spike Lee's groundbreaking film Do the Right Thing, 1989. His portrayal of Radio Raheem, a character who met a tragic end, left a lasting impact on audiences and established Nunn as a formidable actor. Throughout his career, Nunn appeared in a variety of films and television shows. He was known for his versatility, playing roles in movies such as New Jack City, 1991, Sister Act, 1992, and Spider-Man, 2002, where he played Robbie Robertson, a character he reprised in the subsequent sequels. In addition to his film work, Nunn also made notable appearances on television. He had recurring roles in series like The Job and Sirens, demonstrating his range and adaptability as an actor. Bill Nunn passed away on September 24, 2016, at the age of 62. He died from complications related to leukemia. Shirley Ann Hemphill. Shirley Ann Hemphill was born on July 1, 1947, in Asheville, North Carolina. She grew up in a modest household and attended Morristown College in Tennessee, where she initially studied physical education. However, her passion for comedy and acting led her to pursue a different path. Hemphill's journey into acting began when she moved to Los Angeles in the early 1970s. She started performing stand-up comedy in local clubs, where her sharp wit and engaging stage presence quickly caught the attention of audiences and industry professionals alike. She recorded her comedy routines on a cassette tape and sent it to the famous comedian Flip Wilson. He loved it and found her very hilarious, inviting her to be on his show. This big break encouraged her to quit her job and move to LA to chase her dreams. By day, she was a waitress, and by night, she was killing it at the Comedy Store. Shirley Ann Hemphill is best known for her role as Shirley Wilson on the popular sitcom What's Happening, which aired from 1976 to 1979. Her character, a sassy and quick-witted waitress, became a fan favorite and helped solidify her place in television history. The show's success led to a spin-off series, What's Happening Now, in which Hemphill reprised her role. Throughout her career, Hemphill also appeared in other television shows and films, including guest roles on Good Times, All in the Family, The Love Boat, and Trapper John, Maryland. Norman Lear, a big deal on TV, wanted her for a big role, but she turned it down. She even had her own sitcom called One in a Million, but it didn't really take off. Her comedic talent and vibrant personality made her a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Tragically, Shirley Hemphill passed away on December 10, 1999, at the age of 52. She was found dead in her West Covina, California, home, and the cause of death was determined to be kidney failure. Sadly, she had been found after 2 weeks of nobody noticing her absence. Corwin Hawkins. Corwin Hawkins, also known by his stage name Amazing Grace, was born on March 12, 1965, in Houston, Texas. From an early age, he always wanted to perform, often entertaining friends and family with his quick wit and comedic talents. Hawkins attended St. Peter's Catholic School and later graduated from Texas Southern University, where he majored in theater arts. His passion for acting and comedy led him to pursue a career in entertainment. Corwin was one of those people who just exuded star quality. The guy was even a cheerleader in college, and if that wasn't enough, he also worked as a body double for the iconic Grace Jones on her album covers and music videos. Hawkins's big break came when he started performing at local comedy clubs in Houston. His unique blend of humor and charisma quickly gained him a following. Before he was cracking us up on the silver screen, Corwin was making waves in the comedy world, especially in the drag scene. He created this alter ego, named Amazing Grace, who was an absolute sensation. We're talking national-level competitions, winning titles like Miss Gay Texas and National Entertainer of the Year. Hawkins became a regular performer at the famed Apollo Theater in New York City, where his performances earned him widespread acclaim. Corwin was a true pioneer. Back in the early 90s, it wasn't easy for gay performers, especially those doing drag, to break into the mainstream, but he was determined. He appeared on shows like Def Comedy Jam and Comic View, and even had his own HBO specials. His most notable role was in the 1997 film A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, where he played the memorable character of Peaches. His portrayal was both hilarious and heartfelt, showcasing his range as an actor. That's when Keenen Ivory Wayans came into the picture. He was a huge fan of Corwin's work and knew he was perfect for the role of Wayman. It's crazy to think that the part was originally written for RuPaul, but Keenen had a vision, and he knew Corwin was the one. Tragically, Corwin Hawkins' life was cut short when he passed away on August 5, 1994, from AIDS-related pneumonia, just a few months before A Low-Down Dirty Shame hit theaters. He died at the age of 29. His untimely death was a significant loss to the world of comedy and acting, as he was a rising star with a promising future ahead of him. John Singleton. John Singleton, born on January 6, 1968, in Los Angeles, California, was a trailblazer in Hollywood. Growing up in South Central LA, Singleton was deeply influenced by his surroundings, which would later become the inspiration for many of his films. He attended the University of Southern California's School of Cinematic Arts, where he worked on his skills and developed a passion for storytelling. Singleton's big break came with his debut film, Boys in the Hood, released in 1991. At just 24 years old, he became the youngest person and the first African American to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Director. The film, which depicted the harsh realities of life in South Central LA, was both a critical and commercial success, cementing Singleton's place in Hollywood. People also know him for directing other significant films like Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Shaft, and Too Fast, Too Furious. His work often focused on social issues, particularly those affecting the African American community. Throughout his career, Singleton received numerous accolades and was celebrated for his contributions to cinema. He was known for his ability to tell powerful, authentic stories that resonated with audiences worldwide. His influence extended beyond directing, as he also worked as a producer and screenwriter, helping to shape the careers of many actors and filmmakers. In April 2019, Singleton suffered a stroke and was placed in a medically induced coma. Despite the efforts of medical professionals, he passed away on April 28, 2019, at the age of 51. His death was a significant loss to the film industry and to those who admired his work. Lou Myers. Lou Myers, born Lewis. Eddie Myers on September 26, 1935, in Cabin Creek, West Virginia, had humble beginnings that shaped his future in the entertainment industry. Raised in the tough mining town, his life was marked by the challenges his family faced. His father, a mine worker fluent in German, passed away when Lou was young, leaving his mother to raise him. Despite these hardships, Myers found a passion for the arts. After serving in the U.S. Air Force from 1951 to 1953, Myers earned a B.A. in sociology from West Virginia State University. However, his heart was in theater. He moved to New York City and started working his way up, eventually landing roles in the prestigious Negro Ensemble Company, NEC. His big break came when he was cast as Mr. Vernon Gaines on the popular television show A Different World, which aired from 1987 to 1993. His portrayal of the gruff yet caring restaurant owner made him a beloved character. Throughout his career, Myers was known for his versatility and ability to bring characters to life with authenticity and humor. While he's best known for his comedic roles, he also delivered powerful performances in dramas. He appeared in several films and TV shows, including The Wedding Planner, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and All About the Benjamins. He won an NAACP Image Award for his role in August Wilson's King Hedley II. In the years leading up to his death, Myers continued to work in the entertainment industry, although his health began to decline. He passed away on February 19, 2013, at the age of 77, due to complications from pneumonia and heart issues. Moses Gunn. Moses Gunn was born on October 2, 1929, in St. Louis, Missouri. Raised in a family of 7 children, Gunn faced numerous challenges early in life, including the death of his mother when he was just 12 years old. Despite these hardships, he found solace and passion in education and the arts. He attended Tennessee State University, where he developed a keen interest in acting, which eventually led him to pursue a career in theater. Gunn's journey into acting began with his involvement in the New York Shakespeare Festival, where he gained recognition for his powerful performances. His breakthrough came with his role as Othello, which showcased his exceptional talent and versatility. This role opened doors for him in both theater and film. People may know him best from his role as Bumpy Jonas in the 1971 film Shaft and its sequel, Shaft's Big Score. His commanding presence and deep resonant voice made him a standout actor in every role he took on. Throughout his career, Gunn achieved significant milestones. He was a founding member of the Negro Ensemble Company, which was instrumental in promoting African American actors and playwrights. His work in theater earned him a Tony Award nomination for his role in The Poison Tree and an Obie Award for his performance in The First Breeze of Summer. He also appeared in numerous television shows and films, including Roots, Ragtime, and The Never-Ending Story. In the years leading up to his death, Gunn continued to work in the entertainment industry, although his health gradually declined. He passed away on December 16, 1993, at the age of 64, due to complications from asthma. Mike Evans. Michael Jonas Evans, known as Mike Evans, was born on November 3, 1949, in Salisbury, North Carolina, and grew up in Los Angeles. From an early age, Evans showed an interest in the arts. He attended Los Angeles City College, where he studied acting and honed his skills. His dedication and talent were evident, setting the stage for a promising career in the entertainment industry. Evans' big break came in the early 1970s when he was cast as Lionel Jefferson in the groundbreaking television sitcom All in the Family. This role made him a household name and led to his character being spun off into the popular series The Jeffersons. Evans's portrayal of Lionel, the son of George and Louise Jefferson, was both humorous and heartfelt, resonating with audiences and making him a beloved figure in television history. The character of Lionel was groundbreaking as it presented an educated, articulate young black man challenging the status quo. Throughout his career, Evans achieved several significant milestones. Apart from his work on The Jeffersons, he also appeared in other television shows and films, including Good Times and The Streets of San Francisco. His work was not limited to acting. Evans was also a talented writer and producer. He co-created and wrote for the popular sitcom Good Times, contributing to its success and cultural impact. This show tackled important issues facing the black community and was a significant achievement in television history. By the mid-1980s, he decided to switch gears and go into real estate. Sadly, Mike Evans passed away on December 14, 2006, at the age of 57. He died of throat cancer, a disease he had been battling for some time. He was at his mom's place in 29 Palms, California, when he passed, and his niece Crystal Evans confirmed the news. Michelle Thomas. Michelle Doris Thomas, known to many as Myra Monkhouse from the popular sitcom Family Matters, was born on September 23, 1968, in Boston, Massachusetts. From a young age, Thomas showed a passion for the arts, particularly acting and singing. She attended the prestigious High School of Performing Arts in New York City. Thomas's entry into acting began with small roles in television and commercials. Her big break came in 1993 when she was cast as Myra Monkhouse, the girlfriend of Steve Urkel, on Family Matters. Her portrayal of Myra was beloved by fans, and she quickly became a household name. Thomas's character was known for her sweet and loving nature, as well as her unwavering devotion to Urkel, which added a unique dynamic to the show. Born into a family of entertainers, it was almost destiny for her to end up in the spotlight. Her dad was a founding member of the legendary Kool and the Gang, and her mom was a stage actress. Before she was even out of high school, she won the Miss Talented Teen International Beauty Pageant. Throughout her career, Thomas achieved several significant milestones. Apart from Family Matters and The Cosby Show, she also appeared in music videos, other TV shows, and even a few movies. Her infectious energy made her perfect for comedy, but she could also hold her own in dramatic roles. Her contributions to Family Matters were particularly noteworthy, as the show was a significant part of the 1990s television landscape and remains a beloved classic. Thomas faced personal challenges, including a battle with a rare form of stomach cancer known as intra-abdominal desmoplastic small round cell tumor. Despite her illness, she continued to work and inspire those around her. Tragically, Michelle Doris Thomas passed away on December 23, 1998, at the young age of 30. A Muslim funeral was held for her 3 days after she died, as per her dying wish, and she was later buried in New Jersey. Michael Clarke Duncan. Michael Clarke Duncan, born on December 10, 1957, in Chicago, Illinois, was a huge figure both in stature and talent. Growing up in a single-parent household, Duncan had dreams of becoming a football player, but had to abandon those aspirations to support his family. He worked various jobs, including as a ditch digger and a bouncer, before finding his way into the world of acting. Duncan's entry into acting was somewhat unconventional. He moved to Los Angeles and worked as a bodyguard for celebrities like Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, and LL Cool J. His imposing physique and deep voice caught the attention of casting directors, and he began landing small roles in films and television shows. His big break came in 1999 when he was cast as John Coffey in The Green Mile, a role that earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. This performance showcased his incredible range and depth, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. Throughout his career, Duncan appeared in a variety of films, including Armageddon, The Whole Nine Yards, and Daredevil. He was known for his versatility, able to bring both strength and sensitivity to his roles. His voice work was also notable, with performances in animated films like Kung Fu Panda and Brother Bear. In 2012, Duncan suffered a heart attack in July and was hospitalized. Despite showing initial signs of recovery, he sadly passed away on September 3, 2012, at the age of 54. His death was a significant loss to the acting community and to fans worldwide. Duncan's legacy lives on through his memorable performances and the impact he had on those who worked with him and watched his films. Geoffrey Holder. Geoffrey Lamont Holder, born on August 1, 1930, in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, was a true Renaissance man. He was an actor, dancer, singer, director, choreographer, artist, and even a cookbook author. Growing up in a creative family, Holder was introduced to the arts at a young age, starting to dance when he was just 7, thanks to his brother Bosco. Despite struggling with dyslexia and a stutter, Holder overcame his challenges and became a star. His big break came when he was spotted by legendary choreographer Agnes de Mille in the early 1950s. She convinced him to move to New York City, which he did after selling 20 of his paintings to fund the trip. In New York, he joined the Metropolitan Opera Ballet as a principal dancer and made his Broadway debut in 1954 in the musical House of Flowers. Holder won 2 Tony Awards in 1975 for his direction and costume design of the musical The Wiz, making him one of the few black artists to achieve such recognition at the time. He is perhaps best known for his role as Baron Samedi in the James Bond film Live and Let Die, 1973. His charismatic performance left a lasting impression on audiences. He also appeared in films like Annie, 1982, and Boomerang, 1992, and was the iconic voice in the 7-Up commercials, famously known as the Uncola Man. Beyond acting and dancing, Holder was a talented artist and author. He wrote books, designed costumes, and continued to contribute to the arts throughout his life. Sadly, this amazing man passed away on October 5, 2014, at the age of 84 due to complications from pneumonia. Meshach Taylor. Meshach Taylor was a true character actor known for his versatility and charm. Born on April 11, 1947, in Boston, Massachusetts, he grew up moving around with his family due to his father's academic career. His dad was actually the first black dean at Indiana University, which is pretty impressive. This upbringing on different college campuses sparked a love for the arts in Meshach. He started acting in college and quickly realized it was his passion. He got his big break in the late 70s with the musical Hair. From there, he transitioned to television, and that's when things really took off. His iconic role as Anthony Bouvier on Designing Women earned him an Emmy nomination in 1989, but he was also hilarious as the flamboyant Hollywood Montrose in the Mannequin movies. He was a busy guy, appearing in a ton of TV shows and movies. He had recurring roles on shows like Dave's World and Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, and he was in everything from dramas to comedies. Sadly, Meshach passed away from colon cancer on June 28, 2014, at the age of 67. Wylie Draper. Wylie Draper was an actor whose career left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Born on May 2, 1952, in Atlanta, Georgia, Draper grew up in a tight-knit community that nurtured his early interest in the arts. His parents, both educators, encouraged his creative pursuits, and he participated in school plays and local theater productions from a young age. Wylie moved to New York City in the early 70s to study drama and soon began making a name for himself in the theater scene. His breakthrough came with a role in the off-Broadway production of A Soldier's Play, which earned him critical acclaim. This success opened doors for him, and he transitioned to television and film. Draper became widely known for his role as Detective Marcus Reed on the popular TV series City Blues, which ran from 1983 to 1989. His portrayal of the tough yet compassionate detective earned him several award nominations and made him a household name. Throughout his career, Wylie Draper appeared in numerous TV shows and films, showcasing his versatility as an actor. He had memorable roles in movies like The Heat of the Night and Midnight Run, and he was a frequent guest star on hit TV shows such as Law & Order and The West Wing. Tragically, Wylie Draper's life was cut short when he passed away from a heart attack on September 15, 2015, at the age of 63. Mary Alice Smith. Mary Alice Smith, often known simply as Mary Alice, was a remarkable actress whose talent left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Born on December 3, 1936, in Indianola, Mississippi, Mary Alice grew up in Chicago after moving there at the age of 2. She developed a passion for acting from a young age and pursued a career in education, working as a teacher before deciding to follow her dreams of acting. She moved to New York City in the 1960s and became a prominent figure in the off-Broadway scene. Her breakthrough came with her role in the original production of For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide, When the Rainbow Is Enough, in 1976. This performance garnered critical acclaim and established her as a force to be reckoned with in the acting world. Her big break came on stage where she won a Tony Award in 1987 for her role in August Wilson's Fences. She also portrayed Effie Williams in Sparkle and had a powerful performance in I'll Fly Away, which earned her an Emmy Award. Later in her career, she joined the world of sci-fi, playing the Oracle in The Matrix Revolutions, a role that brought her international recognition. However, she had to retire from acting in 2005 due to health issues and lived a relatively private life afterward. Sadly, she passed away on July 27, 2022, at the age of 85 in Manhattan, New York City. Her death was attributed to natural causes, marking the end of an illustrious career. Clarence Williams III. Clarence Williams III was a distinguished actor whose work left a significant impact on the entertainment industry. Born on August 21, 1939, in Harlem, New York City, Williams had a rich cultural heritage, being the grandson of jazz legend Clarence Williams. Growing up in Harlem, he was exposed to the arts at an early age, which eventually fueled his passion for acting. Williams attended the Actors Studio in New York City and made waves on Broadway, earning a Tony Award nomination in 1964 for his role in Slow Dance on the Killing Ground. His big break came with his role as Link Hayes in the groundbreaking television series The Mod Squad, 1968 to 1973. This role made him a household name and a symbol of the counterculture movement of the 1960s and 1970s. People will also remember him for his performances in films like Purple Rain, where he played Prince's troubled father, and Tales from the Hood, where he took on the role of the eerie funeral director. He also appeared in American Gangster and did voice acting for cartoons. Throughout his career, Clarence Williams III showcased his versatility as an actor, appearing in numerous television shows and movies. He received critical acclaim for his performances in films such as Deep Cover and Sugar Hill. His work on television also included guest roles in popular shows like Twin Peaks, The Cosby Show, and Law & Order. Williams continued to work in the industry, although his appearances became less frequent. Sadly, Clarence Williams III passed away on June 4, 2021, at the age of 81. He died of colon cancer, a battle he had fought privately.